Hello, here we are again now in Halloween. We're in Halloween mode, right?
Mhm.
Corissa is an expert in Halloween. I always tell my guests, come and talk about something you're passionate about, right? And Corissa is passionate about Halloween. So we did some research, but I want to ask you about your story about Halloween, and then we'll have confessions. Hopefully, we'll get Karen here with some paranormal stuff,
I can't wait
and
to
and
hear
that's it. You have to share a recipe too,
a
or a
recipe.
movie,
Oh yeah, sure. I'll whatever you
something.
need from me. Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Okay, tell us about the story of Halloween. How did you become a traditional? Because if you know, maybe you can look at some pictures that we're going to add here. Corissa and her family are like the Halloween family. Every year
Mhm.
they have the
Mhm.
ritual, right? Look, she brought this for us. Let's show us your bag. Show us your glasses. Your look here, Halloween.
We have it all.
Wow, and
Provided by Just Care Back, Chantal Fulgencio.
yes.
That's all.
Okay, tell us about your how did this tradition of Halloween come through to you
So to me personally,
or your family?
yeah. So when I moved back home, well, Halloween's always been very fun for me, like very important. The neighborhood used to have a Halloween party where he would have a haunted woods path and just lots of candy, some fun music, and it was just a lot of fun, and it was just something to look forward to. After school starts and the school year starts, and you just want to have a little bit more fun
And candy?
and candy, of course, candy and dressing up, expressing yourself. Um, and then when I moved back home to my mom's, my family, we just, I don't know, we're like big movie and Disney people, and we just took a theme every year and ran with it. And it's been getting better and better ever since. This last Saturday we did Shrek, so I'll be posting that soon, where we each have a character and we get pretty into
Yeah,
it.
yeah. Tell people where they can find you.
Oh yeah, you can find me on Facebook, Carissa Gehring, or Instagram, Carissa Corissag. And I should be posting those pictures soon.
So you'll see them. So what are the different themes? So everybody of your family and the new additions in the family, I don't know how you bring them into and they embrace it, right?
Oh yeah, they run with it. We have a dance floor and campfires, s'mores. Like it's a lot of fun, and I recommend anybody get together
So
and.
next year, don't forget to ask Carissa to invite you to her Halloween party, right? And they have a family theme. It's so exciting. So how can we create our costumes in there's still 1 week left for Halloween in
Okay,
a
yeah,
fun way,
it's crunch time,
inexpensive,
baby.
and not just going to Amazon or to one of these shops.
It's crunch time, baby. Yeah, sometimes we can't get Amazon right away. I know.
And it's expensive,
I
can
know
get.
it kind of get expensive, but let me tell you, if you have the right clothes and the right attitude, you can make anything. You can pull off anything. And the dollar store has a lot more than you would think. They have headbands that you can use, props, accessories. It's not a shame to to go towards the basics, because those are tried and trues. If you want to be a witch, be a witch. Bat, cat,
What can we get from our
do it
closet?
all.
You went to my closet. What things did you find, for example?
I did go through your closet.
Yes, you did. You can look it at
And
behind the
I found
scenes.
a cowgirl hat.
I'm a professional cowgirl. I just did a horse.
I love it. So I found a cowgirl hat. I found some denim. I found a lot of pink, and Barbie is popping off. So Barbie can be anything pink, anything like any. Honestly, you can look up any Barbie doll, Ken doll, and copy their outfit, and usually it's in the closet. I had a friend who just wore a white button up and black pants, and then he got a dollar store gold crown, and he was Cosmo
Wow.
from the Fairly Odd Parents. So honestly, like,
And you can
it's not a bad thing to keep it simple.
and you can now that you're bringing all these ideas, I just think you can be anything you want. And it doesn't have to be anything that's already out there. You can make up your own stuff, be as extravagant or as simple as you like, you
Yeah,
know?
I was a pumpkin fairy last year.
How do you do that?
I did an orange dress and green wings, and then the makeup.
Oh, by the way, and I gave her some pants like look like leather pants. She just confessed before
I did
confessions.
confess. Do you want me to confess?
Confess it.
I cut up your leather pants to make them into dragon wings.
Thank God they were not leather. Otherwise, I would have to
They
kill
were
her.
real leather.
Kill her immediately.
Leather pants.
Leather pants. So give us some ideas so that we can have. So just explore. I think I'm going to explore because you gave me some great ideas.
Yeah. So I don't know. You just have to, and also mannerisms, like some kind of aspects of cosplaying. Are you familiar with cosplaying?
No, really.
So it's kind of like Halloween dressing up, but you also match the attitude of the character. In some aspects, in most aspects. But like if you just have like if you know a line that the character says in their movie or whatever, and you just repeat it throughout the night, it really adds to the flavor of your costume. I did some like singles examples, like something from Mean Girls is like she doesn't even go here. You just have to have a hoodie and a sign.
Okay.
And then below that, I did a cactus. If you have like a pink head dress, green long sleeve, and
That's
and
easy.
a brown like skirt, yeah, brown pants. You can do anything. I think it's like just the thought that counts when it comes to this. You don't have to
be
go
creative,
crazy.
and you don't have to be proper. You can be whatever you want, right?
Yeah. Like look how cute this is with the kids. We got an old sheet torn up, and then like just a yellow outfit with a construction paper hat.
Guys, if you're on Spotify, you have to go to YouTube to look at this because this is really meaningful, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, I see. Yeah, so they're just simple costumes that you can put together with a hoodie, different color clothes pieces, old sheets. We have some examples for groups, like if you have a group of 2, 3, 4, 5 people.
That can be fun.
Oh yeah. See what you and your friend group kind of want to represent this Halloween. Like I said, my family did Shrek. There's a lot of characters, fairy tale creatures with Shrek. We even dressed the dogs as the executioner and one of the three little pigs. But groups, you can do crayons, Minions, Wizard of Oz, Power Rangers. Group of 3 blind mice, 3 little pigs, add a wolf for 4.
Los tres amigos, the 3 best friends, the 3 musketeers.
3 musketeers. See, yeah,
You're inspiring me.
You're getting it. Groups of 4, cheetah girls, golden girls. It's just a lot of fun. And then groups of 5, Spice Girls, the Scooby-Doo gang we did one time for the Sherman Theater. Shermacon. That was a lot of fun. We have some couples examples. If you have a red dress and your partner has a black shirt,
show them, yeah.
You guys can do Princess Bride. Super simple. Then we're moving on to The Office, which if you have a tie, a button up, and then a cardigan and a button up, you can do that. Let me see. We have more couple examples. We have Max and Roxanne from the Goofy movie. That's simple stuff. Red sweater, jeans, blue top jeans. And then me and my fiance did Dragon and Donkey for Shrek. So that's what I used your pants for.
Oh my gosh.
That's what I used your pants
That's
for.
imagination, creativity. Now I know she doesn't like them. She'll use them for something extraordinary, creative.
Have you ever heard of a gender bender,
Christina?
No.
I'm a new one in everything you're telling me about.
Yeah. So Max has had, my fiance Max has had to deal with a lot of me wanting to gender bend, which is just, if you identify as a girl, you want to dress as a guy character, or if you identify as a guy, you want to dress as a girl character. And one year we did Teen Titans, and I wanted to be Beast Boy or Beast Babe, and then he wanted to be Raven, so we gender bended it, and yeah, it can fit for anything.
It was fun, right?
Yeah, it just goes for the mannerisms. Just these simple examples. We have Dirty Dancing, the pink dress and then black outfit. Wayne's World, another black outfit with jeans, and you just need a flannel and a baseball hat. Um, and speaking of last minute, we have a week. You just go in with your mindset of like what costume you want, or if you're looking for a flannel or a band shirt, stop in the Salvation Army, the Goodwill, like the thrift store.
Did we talk about hoarders and our older ones?
Yes,
Maybe
we
go
did.
to their homes, find out amazing
Mm-hmm.
stuff from your grandparents or parents or
Yes.
other family members, the 60s, the 70s, things that you can wrap yourself with,
I've
right?
raided my mom's closet. She was a big 80s girl. I've raided my mom's closet for an 80s
So
costume.
you've been in the
Yeah.
80s, like fully in the real 80s,
Oh
right?
yeah. Oh, she has it all. The tassel jacket, the flare pants, all of it.
And you guys, yeah, one year in Buffalo, upstate New York, there's a hotel. They do a party of the 80s. I don't know if they still
Ooh.
do it in the 80s. So it's so much fun. Kids, adults go all dressed in the 80s, and it's all 80s music.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a huge party. It's the biggest 80s party, right?
Yeah.
In at least in this part of the United
I'm gonna have to
States,
tell my mom about that. She would love it. She
right?
would love to go with you. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we have to go back again. Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
So anyway, thank you so much. And if you have any questions about Halloween or anything you want to comment, put in comments, and Corissa will get back to you.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'll monitor the comments for you.
but let's go now to confessions and recipes. Let's get if we can get hold of our friend Karen, that probably is got just out of work. Let's see
Mm-hmm.
if we can get her. Here we are with Karen from the radio station 93.5 SBG. She is joining us after work to talk about confessions, about something paranormal where Halloween is coming. Hello, Karen. How are you?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Good to
Now
see
we're
you,
better.
Karen.
Now we're better. Where are you heading? To a Halloween
I'm
party?
Oh, not yet. I'm heading home to take care of my black cat and my black dog.
Oh, you're black, 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 black.
Spooky.
Make
That's
sure that you
right.
keep them. Yeah, yeah.
Perfect for
You know the
Halloween.
story.
Perfect.
By the way, do you know the history of Halloween?
Not really.
No, but Carissa knows it, so she'll tell us. Look about the history. We'll tell you about the history of Halloween a little bit.
So, it did start about 2,000 years ago, but I think it's even deeper than that, honestly. But in Celtic tradition, they have the festival called Samhain, which is when they light bonfires and wear masks so the spirits don't recognize them. And they want to and they do these things to keep the spirits away. And when the Irish came to America, I'm Irish. Did you know that?
I didn't know, yeah, you
Yeah.
told me earlier, but I didn't know that before.
They brought stories of Stingy Jack, who carried a carved turnip lantern, the first jack-o'-lantern. Pumpkins took over, of course, because they were easier to carve, which makes sense. I haven't heard of anybody carving a turnip these days. Have you?
No, not for sure.
No.
No. So yeah.
And what about the trick or treat? How did it come from? Remember?
Oh, the trick or treat comes from old European custom called souling, when people went door to door offering prayers for the dead in exchange for food. Do you know what that food was?
What?
A soul cake.
A soul cake?
Yeah, it wasn't candy. It was a soul cake.
I think that's better for your teeth,
Maybe
right?
that's the recipe we should look
I
up.
like
We
cake.
should look up that recipe,
We
yeah.
should look that.
I like. Do you make any special cakes for Halloween?
Not special for Halloween, but I do have a cake that I do make that is so awesomely moist and delicious.
Okay, give us a recipe now. Okay, now that we have you with us, we need the recipe before confession time.
All right, but it's really easy and simple. It's 3 bananas, some honey, peanut butter, 2 eggs, a quarter cup of cocoa powder, and a teaspoon of baking soda. And that's it. It's so healthy.
That sounds really healthy.
So
I
what do you
love
do with
that.
it?
Really
Do you
is.
mix it all, and then what do you do with it?
Oh yeah, you blend it all up and then you put it in the pan for, what is it, at 350 for 22 minutes. And it is
22
so
minutes.
fluffy. It's really incredible. There's no flour or anything like that in there.
Gluten free.
Wow.
So anyway, Karen, you are amazing. So when you stop driving, don't text and drive. Send me the recipe so I can put it up in the description for our listeners.
right.
Okay. Okay, but
Sure.
I was so amazed when Carissa told me about the history of Halloween because Celtic times over 2,000 years ago, right? And we turned the tradition into what it is today that has nothing to do, was similar to
Mm-hmm.
what we did. But in the Latin countries and in Spain, we made it when the Christians took over, they celebrated the dead, right, on November 1st. So it's the day of the, in Mexico, the Day of the Dead. You can watch the movie, you know, that Coco, or the
Love
way,
Coco.
and or the day of the saints, all saints. So in Spain, for example, many countries, Latin countries, on November 1st, you go and visit your dead and you talk to them, you bring them flowers, you know,
The veil is thin.
the
They will
veilers
hear
thing.
you.
And that happened in the harvest, the Celtic times, let's go backwards, because it was celebrating the end of the harvest and the beginning of winter. So it was like the thinner time of the year where the spirits can appear because it's a transition between the harvest and winter.
Hmm.
How's that?
Oh,
Oh.
you are so packed full of knowledge.
Yeah, and now we are too. You see? Now we share something with you and our viewers. But okay, confessions, confessions, confession. We give you a recipe. Oh, books. Do you have any books or movies you want to share for
Hmm.
Halloween? And anything you want to share with us for this
I'm
time of the year?
I'm currently watching I think it's called Monster on Netflix.
Have to be
It's
something with monsters.
supposedly yeah, I know
Oh.
it's supposedly about that the guy that they made Psycho about.
Ed Gein?
Yes. I'm telling you, that is the
Scary.
creepiest thing I've ever seen. It's so gross,
Yeah.
and I can't stop watching it.
I only watched the first season with Jeffrey Dahmer. And speaking
Oh yeah.
of that actor, I actually started rewatching season one of American Horror Story for like just as a background kind of show. I love that actor. He's so good.
But you know
Yeah.
what, guys? I am not going to watch it. That's for sure. You got it.
No,
You
I
got
wouldn't
that.
watch it.
Thank you. I won't watch it.
Yeah.
No, I don't want to have nightmares. But let's go to confession. We're going to end with confessions, like spooky confessions, paranormal confessions. I know Karen had a story, so I thought, let me see if we get her spontaneously. That we did. Thank you for being there, picking up the phone. Hopefully, you are uh, not texting or anything, or just
No,
watching in
no,
front of
no.
you. Who wants to share a story first?
Go ahead, Karen.
I'll go first in case I get into an area where we lose connection here. Um, Going back many moons ago when my grandmother passed away, like 1991, my mother and I were talking about her because it was her mother. And she said, you know, Mom always said that if she could, she'd come back and haunt me. And when she said that, we have my grandmother's cuckoo clock up on the wall, and it wasn't running. It doesn't work. What I don't know, with the pine cones were all the way at the bottom. It wasn't ready for anything. At the time she said that, the cuckoo came out and cuckoo, and we just looked at each other. I was like, "Oh my God, Mom!" And we were just like freaked out. So I said to her, I said, "If you, when you pass away, which hopefully it would be many moons from now, you better scare the heck out of me too." Well, she has passed away in 2020, and that's when I was doing the morning show. So we're talking like 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm sitting on the couch and I'm getting my shoes on. And I just had this sense that somebody was standing. I turned and looked, and my mother was standing there. And it was an instant flash of her standing there looking at me. And she wasn't old. She was like when I was in grade school. That's what she looked like. And I screamed. I
Whoa.
said, "Oh my God." I said, "Oh my God." And I'm looking around like, holy shit, I can't believe this just happened. So it was just an instant flash of her standing there. And I was like, I don't think anybody's going to believe me, but it happened. It totally happened.
She doesn't believe
And
you.
I
I
also
believe you.
No,
have,
no, I believe you. I believe you. No, no, I do. I do.
I,
I'm like stunned right now.
I also have a video of a whole bunch of orbs coming in the bedroom. I woke up and I was like, what is going on? My TV was on and it was like basketball or baseball, I think. So it wasn't coming from the TV. And my dog, even there's one orb that goes really fast past her head and she turns and looks. And I'm like, I got this on flipping video.
Wow.
Wow, I can't believe that. Well, I
That's
believe
amazing.
it. This is extraordinary. So now you believe in the after death, right?
Oh, I do. I totally believe that there's a presence that we just can't see, but sometimes they can connect to our level of, what do they call it?
Plain.
Different dimensions. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I totally believe in that. Yep.
Yeah, great. That's amazing. Thank you for sharing with us, Karen. What about you, Carissa? Do you have any stories?
Well, I'm gonna shout out. I'm gonna shout out the willow tree, and I hope they don't mind. Boys decorate very, very fun when it comes to Halloween. Karen, you know this, right? You go to the willow tree at Halloween.
Oh yeah.
Oh
They
yeah.
decorate like
So
nobody's business. Yeah, they're great.
yeah, seriously, Cheryl does a great job.
I have
Cheryl
to
and
check
Chad
it
do
out.
a great job over there. So I worked there probably 10, 11 years now, and when I was serving there full time, it was the morning, and there's a couple haunted stories about that old farmhouse
Ooh.
because it's been there a while. But so it was the morning, and we were getting everything prepped and ready. There's a walk-in in the basement, and what a walk-in is a huge refrigerator that you go in a restaurant, and you take it. If you haven't worked in a restaurant, I highly recommend working in a restaurant. Just for a little bit. But so I was going in the walk-in, and out of the corner of my eye, I see a tall figure with green long sleeve shirt and khaki pants and a straw hat. And I'm like,
Well,
oh, that must be Sunshine. He was one of our cooks who he was pretty tall. I'm like, oh, interesting hat. Must be Sunshine. Um, so I get my stuff, I go upstairs, and I see Sunshine is working that morning, but he's in a red short sleeve shirt and jeans. And I'm like, who? We weren't even open yet because we were getting ready. I'm like, who was that then? Because I'm like, who's wearing a straw hat around the willow tree? Like,
right. Yeah.
but
That's like
it
from the
was, yeah.
1800s. Wow.
Exactly. It was like a farmer. Like, it was so crazy. It was out of the corner of my eye, went right past the door.
I am impressed. So, guys, if you have any stories to share with us, just put it there in comments
Share
because
your
we love
stories.
to share to your stories,
And
right?
we'll believe you.
We'll believe you. Yes, we will believe
believe
you.
you.
And this time of the year, right, you can connect with the spirits, right? So just do
Yep.
it and have
If you don't have a story, now's the time to make one.
to make one, right? Now that Halloween
right.
is coming. Thank you, Karen, so much.
Good to see you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
We'll close the show with Karen together. Wait for us for closing the show. Just, guys, we're here every week, Crossing Cultures with Christina Luna. And today we had Corissa Gehring, and we found Karen Stone, that was on 93.5 SVG, going home now to her black cat and her black dog. They're amazing. Woo! And I hope you had fun. I hope you learned something about, like what to do to get things ready when, we are not here anymore, or some of the people that are not here anymore. We love you guys. And don't forget to follow us, share, subscribe, and comment. Crossing Cultures with Christina Luna. Un beso. Woo! Let's do a woo. Boo! You too? Okay, have fun.
Bye-bye.
And happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
Bye, guys.
Bye.